Sean, welcome and thank you for joining me for this quick short. So this is part of a series that we're doing on RecruitZA called the Spotlight. And as a recruiter, as well as a service provider who's been with us for the last 6-7 months now, you definitely deserve a bit of spotlight yourself. Do you want to take a few seconds to just introduce yourself?
No, perfect, Stephen. And first off, I must thank you and your team. It's been an incredible journey for us all. But most importantly, the families that we've been able to assist. And over the last 7 or 8 years, I've had the pleasure of placing a lot of South African professionals from healthcare to allied health, teachers, the construction sector as well. And this is growing not only in Australia, but other countries throughout Europe, New Zealand, and eventually the United States as well. So it's been a pleasure working with many South Africans. And a lot more South African families are looking to call Australia home and other countries home. And we look forward to being part of their journey as well.
That's fantastic. Now, since you've been part of our platform, what's the most beneficial aspects of it that you've found that actually works quite well for you?
I think one of the biggest things is not really only for us, Stephen, it's more so the candidate. The candidate has the ability and more so the opportunity of dealing with legitimate companies that are advertising legitimate roles and have legitimate services that they're rendering to families. I think from a protection point of view, that is the most attractive thing for us to know that as a service provider and as a recruiter and an immigration firm, we're associated to a platform that families can trust the partnerships that RecruitZA has developed.
Well, definitely thank you for giving such good service, because we've been looking at the reviews. From our end, we always make sure that our recruiters and our service providers do answer messages and stay up to date with communications from our job seekers. Now, according to your opinion, what are the top roles currently being asked for globally?
Yeah, so not only in Australia, as you said, globally, as time has gone by, a large percentage of first world countries have a low population growth. And because of that, there's always a demand for teachers and always a demand for construction professionals. So anyone in construction, whether you're a plumber, an electrician, construction project manager, a bricklayer, anyone involved in construction, and you'll know who you are, there's going to be a huge demand for you globally. And then, of course, education. More and more families are moving over to countries like Australia with children. And unfortunately, Australia, much like many other countries, are not qualifying teachers quick enough to meet the demands that the sector requires. So there's always an ongoing demand for both teachers and construction professionals.
I work in education, and I can tell you there's been a huge boost in private education and private schools popping up all over the country. And as that happens, they are in need of teachers. Sean, thank you so much for your time. It's been a quick chat, and thank you for featuring on our Spotlight series. And I do hope we can continue this relationship going forward, and that we can keep sending you good, qualified, well-experienced candidates. Thanks,
That's
mate.
perfect. Again, it's been a pleasure, Stephen. Take care and speak soon.